So some new faces, it's a new year, but what are we seeing out and about? What can you tell the public? What are our challenges out there happening right now? We were talking off camera, we're close to Interstate 35 and Highway 20.
Yeah.
That brings its own set of challenges to our area.
Yes.
But what generally is going on out there?
Well, besides the obvious, I hate to say it's obvious because it's sad that the legal drug through 35 and 20 coming into this city and even the smaller cities now, and we're so close to Fort Dodge where Fort Dodge has some pretty major crime happening, and it's not very far away from home. And that also brings some bad because some of those Fort Dodge people tend to drift over east into Webster City. Homelessness is becoming an issue in this town only because we're so easily to get to. Webster City is very easy to get to from pretty anywhere. And we have amenities for people, and we have places they can go get warm. So for the most part, though, they're good people. But there's some that are not, that people need to be on the watch out for, which is too bad. Theft, it's nothing new. It's just more evident anymore, if that makes sense. It's more because of social media. You can find somebody easier. You can know when people are gone easier, so things get broken into more. You can thefts, scams are big because scams on Marketplace or scams on the internet or email scams. Those are big. I'm just trying to think of apps. School apps are big. So the school policy about taking their phones away is really good for the school, but I want them to also, a good point was brought up to me, I want them to be taught how to use the phones as opposed to just take them away, which is good for the school day. I'm not saying don't take them away, but also maybe have a class like when's appropriate use of them? Like when should you be using them when you're having face-to-face conversation? Should you look down the whole time and be on your phone, or just etiquette almost, you could say, with it. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking about back when I was in school before your days.
Yeah.
And, we didn't have to deal with any of that kind of stuff. And I don't know if you did.
I didn't have any of it. I didn't even have tech. I graduated in 2005, and I didn't even have text messaging until after that. So that's how quick it's happened.
I mean, that just alone is such a challenge to the school, to the teachers, and for the kids.
Yes, yeah, it's overload almost on them, and the teachers and administrations for all the schools are godsends to even try to deal with this. 35 plus students as one person. I mean, that's why that's another. I just want to give them help and just help, and everyone's short staffed. I mean, we're having an awful season of sickness and. The teachers can't find subs. So if you know anyone that wants a sub, go talk to the schools. They need help. And everyone just needs to help each other out. And that's my goal, is to set that example to help each other. And that's a trickle down effect that if you do it up at the top, hopefully everyone follows your lead.